Yo, what's up, guys? And today we're going to be doing part 11 with Goku landed in Attack on Titan. But first of all, I'm going to say there's this other YouTuber called libremoviecomic who also did What If Goku landed in Attack on Titan. So it's and then it seems like our ideas are really similar. And yeah, I know about it since I just I just got loaded by no, I just got loads of his fans just fucking spamming me. And I got just saying that I copied him and all that, but I I didn't copy him. At first I didn't watch the thing. Watch the thing. But I've always been I've always wanted. I've only recently started to get into Attack on Titan not that long ago, in the summer or something like that, right? And it's someone's like Jesus. It was like Jesus. What if Goku landed in this world? Wonder what it would be like. But it seems it's mostly I'm not saying no offense with it. It's mostly it's just Spanish language or something people doing it, and it's only him that was doing it. So yeah, I was inspired by it, but I didn't like watch most of it, but then so I decided to make my own because I was always because I always wanted to do stories and all like that. So yeah, and 1 second, I'm going to show you to prove that I'm not copying anyone. I've made my own scripts. So 1 second. Right, so just to prove that I'm copying anyone, I make my own scripts from from. After wondering why I was drawing them all, I was just randomly trying to draw for the photos, for thumbnails and all like that. So I hate I don't like when people copy or anything like that. It's just thing. It's just no, just don't do it. But it's like I never expected our ideas for the thing to be so similar, so that explains why it's so thing. Yeah, so similar to it. Honestly, I'm sorry for it, and yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna be background the whole thing, so it's not doesn't seem so. I mean some things probably will seem similar just because the beginning and all that, but it's Goku just instead Goku he was he's very protective in the story, I guess you could say. I was he likes to protect, well, he likes to make sure no everyone's safe and all that. So it's for example, I don't know what to say. It's you probably know what I mean. It's Goku's really thing. Yeah, so he doesn't want anyone to be hurt, so it's he always takes care of people. So yeah, continuing on with the story. Sorry about that. So with that disclaimer out of the way, guys, let's get started, shall we? Right, so the destroyer that we find out is actually called Beerus. Goes to Earth and asks for the Super Saiyan God. Uh, Meanwhile, it's actually Gohan's 4th birthday, and the heroes celebrate it. Um, Relatives are, and he's actually starting to get into this the earthliness, well, of Earth, whatever. Sorry about that. Well, he's starting to get into humanity and all like that. Sees why Goku wants to protect it. So then, so then, so they're all just celebrating, having a good time, and then Beerus lands on the planet. He says, he says that he wants to, I don't know, he wants to a Super Saiyan God or something. No, sorry about that. He says he wants to he wants to know if there's a Super Saiyan God here. Both of them are confused and ask them what's the Super Saiyan God. But he says he doesn't know himself, but all he knows is that it's supposed to challenge him. So he says you know what, just fight me at whatever you've got. So Raditz goes first. Right, so Raditz tries to fight Beerus at his PS form first, since they're Saiyans and they want to try want to see where they stand against people and all like that. So and then Raditz clearly just gets beat up. So and then Raditz then turns Super Saiyan, and it's still easily just and is still easily just beaten up. So yeah, Raditz is just knocked out. So and then it's Goku's turn. So Goku goes in his base as well, and is still easily just like knocked away. And Beerus says that he's getting bored and says he'll destroy the planet if he doesn't start trying. So Goku then turns Super Saiyan. So and then Goku, he turns Super Saiyan and then he still gets beat up. So Goku gets angry and then becomes a Super Saiyan 2. And Goku still doesn't stand a chance. Like he still can't hit Beerus, and it's easily just flicked away. So Goku then powers up and then turns into a Super Saiyan 3. And Goku seems to be able to like put up more of a fight, but is still like doesn't stand a chance at all. Pierce says, I'm getting bored. I'm just going to destroy the planet right now if you don't stop holding back against me." So and then Goku powers up and then turns into Super Saiyan 4. So Goku's actually able to put up a fight, but he's actually able to get on like some hits, but like not doing much damage. But Beerus still easily overpowers him. Um, so then Goku powers up and then goes into Kaioken. And Goku actually scores Beerus a bit by like by the sheer power of the Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken. So and then now that Pierce is really surprised, so he doesn't. So he's really distracted as well. So he's getting like hit a lot. So go and then but he just like gets easily just swiped away. So well no he then he just gets a then Goku gets a karate chopped on the neck. So Goku then falls to the ground and then so then like he wakes up later on and Beerus is about to destroy the planet. So Goku says wait and he'll and he says fine, I'll give you an hour, right? So and then after that Goku uh shit sorry about that so Goku goes to Planet Namek and then asks for the Dragon Balls. They let him since they realize that it's Goku and he saved their life from the Emperor Frieza. So then he wishes well with the help of a small Namekian he wishes for the Super Saiyan God, but he says he no but Purunga says that he can only perform the ritual. So Goku asked how do you perform the ritual. So and then he says you need five Saiyans to transfer their energy into one, and then once they do that, the Super Saiyan God will be reborn. So Goku immediately teleports to Vegeta and Nappa and teleports them to the Earth. So and then Goku thinks that it will work because it's five Saiyans, but soon I find out that it doesn't. So Goku says to them that like that Beerus is here and he wants a Super Saiyan God, so we need to transfer their energy into him. So they comply with it, and then so there's Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, and Gohan, and Goku, but they but there's not enough Saiyans. But Goku has gotten a boost in power. So then then Whis which is an angel who was with Beerus when he landed, um says that says that you need six Saiyans. Five. No, he was listening in on the Super Saiyan God, well on Purunga. So he says that you need six Saiyans to six Saiyans. So like five Saiyans each, no five Saiyans to transfer their energy into one. Goku is no, and Goku is afraid now because he doesn't he doesn't have six Saiyans. So then he asks Whis, can he take him to the Supreme Kai planet, so he can try and find someone. So they ask the Supreme Kai if there's a Saiyan here, and he says that there's Goku's mother Gine. So so then Goku immediately, like without letting Supreme Kai finish, and then he immediately teleports to his mother, and then teleports her around to Whis and Spring Kai. So then then he explains what's going on, and then she says, all right, well, I need to get 24 hours on Earth by King Yama. So go so that Whis helps her out with it, and then they go to Earth. So once they land on Earth, um, well, Raditz and Guinea have an emotional moment together. After, because like Raditz clearly misses his mother or something. Well, they'll just say that it does. So so yeah, so they perform the wet ritual, and then Goku finally and then Blue Aura surrounds them, and then Goku finally becomes the Super Saiyan God. Goku's hair turns red, and so does his eyes, and then a fiery aura surrounds Goku. Beerus looks over and says, "So that's the Super Saiyan God. Very interesting." Intrigued to fight Goku now. Goku knows that Beerus is a threat, and he knows that if he holds back against him, then he will destroy the planet. So Goku knows that, no, well, because Goku is far more smarter in this timeline. So then they start to fight. Goku goes to 100% immediately instead of going and not doesn't go into like 70% or 80%, whatever it was. So then they're actually quite even, and Beerus is actually pushing it. No, Goku's actually pushing Beerus to his full power. So then the fight goes on, and buildings are getting destroyed. Just like the more they fight, so the fight, so both of them are really injured. So Goku uses like a full power attack, and then blasts Beerus. Beerus disappears, and then Goku turns around, and Beerus grabs him, sent him flying through a building. The entire building shattered, and the entire upper part of Goku's gear is completely ripped off. Goku is severely injured and can barely stand up. So yeah, and then Beerus lands down and points his hand out to him, and then a purple ball and then a purple ball of energy comes out of it. He says, "Farewell, Said. I must admit, you were an impressive opponent." Goku starts to tear up, knowing that this is the end. He says, "I can't win against him. I'm sorry, everyone." So then Raditz sees that Goku is well, he's really weak. So Raditz then tells Goku to get the hell up. Goku looks over in tears, and then Raditz shouts, "Kakarot, what are you doing, you idiot? Get the hell up! Is that all you got? I know that my brother's far more stronger than that. So get the hell up, Kakarot." Go, Goku, no, Goku looks down and no, Goku looks down, still in tears. So then Aaron also says, "Goku, get up! Show that purple cat what you can do. I know you're stronger than that. Get the hell up!" So then everyone's motivating Goku to stand up. Ending with go on. He says, "Come on, Dad, I believe in you." So then Goku knows that he just can't give up right now. So then he stands up, and then glares at Beerus. Goku stands up and glares at Beerus, and then starts to put a grin. He says, "I'm far from over." Beerus is shocked that he's actually able to stand up after that last attack. Well, he is still like covered in blood and all like that, but like he's still really injured, so he can barely do anything. So then Goku says, "I'm a Saiyan, raised on planet Earth. They'll never let anyone die when I'm around. Never forget that, Beerus. Beer, no, Beerus is shocked at at Goku's will to fight. So then, and then he smiles again and then says, "Alright then, bring it." So then Goku turns into Super Saiyan 4 again. Goku risks absolutely everything, and then puts Kyle, and then does a Kaioken times 20. So Beerus is really surprised. This is because this is Super Saiyan 4 with Kaioken and God Ki on top of that. So Goku is this could probably kill Goku. Well, Goku knows that'll probably kill him. Like, so Goku that so then Goku just ends up no then Goku just uses full power, sending punches and kicks towards Beerus. Every one of them hits. So Beerus is really injured, and then Goku finally lets out one final Kamehameha. No, well, not a Kamehameha. That's not Dragon Ball. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. It's not Kamehameha. It's like like the thing that Bardock did, basically. So it's yeah, he does that, and then once it's over, he falls to the ground. Goku then falls to the ground, and no, and go well, and then Goku it was catched by Vegeta, and then no, they all follow around Goku, and Goku's not getting up. So they're all really worried. Beerus flies down, still like really injured though. He like he looks down at the sand, like, well, and then finds out, and we then sees that Goku. No, then we then says that Goku has died. So they all look down. So they all look down at Goku and start thinking. So and then no, Beerus then laughs and then says, "We bring him back." We smiles and then tell no we smiles and then uses his pole to bring back Goku. Goku wakes up and was confused on like what happened. He definitely did think that he died there. Um, but is immediately just like greeted by a must no by a hug by Gohan and Mikasa. Goku laughs and then and hugs back. Um, but then Beer says, you fought you fought greatly. Thank you for that. You're one of the you're one of the first people to push me to my full power. Goku laughs as Beerus goes home. So yeah, this is the end. So this is the end of part 11, and yeah, sorry if there is anything if there's anything similar or something like that in like one of the Spanish ones or something, I don't know. So sorry sorry about that, but yeah, I made my own script for this, so yeah, it's not really, so I have no clue because I'm not Spanish or well, I'm just an Irish kid, so yeah. Right, yeah, but I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in part 12, which will we'll see what happens in that. So peace out, guys.